Hi everybody, welcome to Abundant Gains. If you are new to my channel, my name is Laura, and here on my channel I talk all things budgeting. So if you are into cash stuffing, sinking fund update, that Snowball, and more, then please do consider subscribing and join my abundance family. So today we are going to fill in some savings challenges to make up for that payment that I just paid towards my credit card, and the amount that I paid was $800. So that is how much we are going to add into these savings challenges until they are complete. The challenges from my last video I still have, and I'm going to take everything out, put it back here, so that I have some money to work with, because right now I don't really have much, and this is prop money, so this isn't going to the bank or anything like that. It's just basically getting thrown back into the stack. It wouldn't really make much sense to condense and keep, because I have such a big amount of debt that I'm trying to tackle right now, so it just wouldn't really make a lot of sense. But yeah, so I'm going to just put all of this money back into the stack and as neatly as possible. So this was the $10 savings challenge completed from last video. This one, I'm curious to how much I put towards this. Let's see, the Loteria challenge, 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 2, 205, 210, 12, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 24, 25. Okay, now that's just gonna throw me all off. So we're just gonna go ahead and put it back in the stack. And again, this is really just for entertainment purposes. Like, I don't have to do these videos, but I still want to be present in the cash stuffing community one way or another until I get back to cash stuffing. So I feel like just kind of showing transparency with my debt-free journey for now is the least that I can do to try and help motivate some of you that may need that push. But again, I've been making such big payments, and not just with my paycheck pay money, I'm also making these payments with my disability paycheck, which I get once a month, and that is quite a chunk. And so with that, I'm able to add even more towards my debt payoff. But even if I didn't have that, I would still very much be using the money that I get from my pet sittings and my job to pay this off. So don't feel bad if you aren't able to pay big amounts. I was not able to for literally this entire first half of the year, and now I'm able to. So I'm just basically putting everything I have into it, trying to make as much progress before the year ends. That's all I can do. You know, only do what you're able to do and control. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't overextend. Okay, so the money has been returned to me outside the challenge. Wait, okay. All right, so we're gonna put these challenges off to the side since these are completed, but I am gonna keep the envelopes. So August 8th, I made a payment of $800 towards my credit card, and that took me from $20,990 to $20,190. And again, the beginning of June, I maxed out my credit card at $25,004.83. I made my first big payment, or at least more than the minimum, June 30th, and so forth and so on. So we started at 25,000, we're down to 2190, and that means that by my next paycheck, when I pay it, or whenever I make another payment, I will be under 20,000, and I'm so freaking excited for that. Because it's gonna make me feel like I'm going to see real progress at that point. So the savings challenges that I will be working with today are some that I got from Happy Mail from one of my followers over on Instagram. She sent me a handful of Happy Mail that I believe she just never got to or never completed, wasn't able to do. So she sent me over a bunch from a handful of different cash budgeters, like Easy Budgets. What's this from? Doesn't say. Oh, Izzy, of course. Easy Budgets. And I think that's the majority. Yeah, so I mean, it's just a stack of random challenges. I went through the other challenges that she had sent me over, and I just kind of picked out the ones that I was just more so wanting to do now. This one's a $60 challenge, a mini $60 challenge. So I'm gonna put that right up at the front. Okay, this one from Izzy Budgets, this is $150. This is $250. This is $500. I think this is 2024 in the second half of the year. So this is going to be towards the back, and then this is to help you save $1,008 in 3 months, because every heart equals $84. So that's going to also go towards the back. $800, and we're gonna subtract. So $800, and we're gonna subtract. Did that. Subtract 85 and 70. So 50, 70, 85, 50, 70. Okay, and I really can't even tell that I marked it, so 85, 70. That leaves me with $645. It's going to be so interesting to count this all when I finish it, because I really want to know how much it is. So this is going to be like the one challenge that I do count, because it doesn't say how much it is, and I don't remember. I've had this challenge for like the last 3 years, maybe more at this point. Okay. All right, now the 2024 challenge. I'm catching a cramp in my neck. So we are in August. So I am going to just go ahead and start with August and then go back to July as I progress. But I'm gonna do the 30. I can't even see that at all. The 30 and the 32 and the 1. So that is 30, 60, 61, 62. So that's $63. So 50, 62, 63. Just gonna hold that there for now. All right, $1,500 challenge. I'm at 583. And it's time to scratch off a new number. I don't know where my penny went. All right, so let's see what I get. Okay, 30's not bad. So minus 30, that's 20, 30, and I'm gonna do one more. So let's hope it's not a humongous number. 25. That is manageable. So We are going to put this right back in here. Just like that one, we just okay. And now the monthly savings challenge, I'm only going to do one. So it's a shame that this purple like doesn't do anything. It sucks. I mean, barely does anything as well. So minus 84, 50, 70, 80, 82, and 84. I'm gonna hold that there in place as well. And that brings us down to 444. Let's do the $1,000 savings challenge. There's a 15 I haven't done, so I'll start with that. And so minus 15, 10, 15, and I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do another one. 50 minus 50, so that's 50, 60, 70, and I'm left with 374. Okay, now the mini $300 challenge. So we're doing this entire row, but I know I've already done this 4. So 13, 10, 12, 13 plus 1 plus a 10 and a 15 plus a 10, 15, 16. So that's 10, 20, 30, all right, so in total, let's be 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 42, 43, 44, 45. Okay, so I'm down to 329. Now the savings challenge. This one is saving for debt, technically. So let's just do, and this total is 500, so this should actually be behind that, but I'll worry about that later. So we'll do the 20 here, 20 here, 20 there, and 20 here. That's 20, 40, 60, 80. That's $80. And we're gonna subtract that. 249 left. We're starting with the 150 challenge, which this one is perfect because it's almost spooky season and that is my favorite time of the year. So let's just do the number 10, 15, 20, 30. So $30. I have 219 left. Now the 60 mini challenge, I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted to just do the whole thing. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna cross it. So we know it's $60. And I know it's no fun watching it go down like this, but hey, I completed a challenge. So $60 for this challenge. Minus 60. I am at 159. So now I'm gonna go back and go through it all over again until I don't have to. So I'm gonna do this other 80 right here. 50, 70, 80. And that leaves me with 79. So now I'm gonna go through these and see which would be a best bet to do the 79 for, which I think is gonna be more towards the smaller numbers. It's easier to manage those. And definitely not the ones that I have to scratch off, because if I get a number I don't like, then yeah. And we could definitely try one of these, but let me see something else. Let's do this one again. I'm gonna do 15 and 15, which is 30. And then 25, 30. I'm at 49. We're gonna figure this out. I'm gonna go back to the, where is it? This one. So I'm gonna do 17, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, minus 24. Okay. Okay, that's leaves me with 8. So now I'm just going to oh, you know where I totally forgot to add a challenge or a number 2 was this. So that sucks. I was not able to. What are the numbers here? They're by 5s, so that's gonna be hard to do. We're gonna just do, we'll do, honestly, I don't even know. Let's just do this. So 5. Okay. And then those 3 that's left, I'm gonna use for this 3 here, which I've done this before. So marking this 3 here so that I know I've already done that 3. So I know just to do that, the 20 or whatever. So $3, 2, 3. Okay, that for some reason was more complicated and difficult for me over just my regular $3,000 payment. But that is it. That is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you for my next payment towards my credit card. You guys have a great weekend. Bye.